After much anguish and looking for them all over in the trees after hearing them in both locations, I finally got one on camera. Hey, and welcome back. We are going on yet another birding adventure. It's a beautiful day in the Salt Lake area. Temperatures are supposed to get up into the 70s. And I'm up here along the highway at just a beautiful mountain area. There's a golf course over there. There's a park behind me that I wanted to check out, but it's closed. So I think we're gonna go look for some other areas. We're also gonna get to a reservoir today. Let's just have a beautiful day of birding. All right, I got my tripod with me, my camera, and we're heading out to a brand new area. I am up in the mountains, like I mentioned, walking along Parley's Creek. So there's a water source, so it makes me hopeful we'll see a good amount of species. The golf course just over there too is just beautiful, as you probably saw from the drone shots. Super cool area. Let's see if there's some super cool birds too. And it was pretty hard going trying to find birds. The first sighting was actually a squirrel, but then finally I had this bird fly overhead. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Could be some kind of hawk, maybe even an eagle. It was doing this soaring pattern and then it started gliding down fairly quickly. It was just too high up for me to be able to tell distinctly what it was. The spot's been good, but not great because it's hard to get them scanning through all that brush behind me. It's really hard to locate when you hear the birds calling. I did see the boyaks, I think that's how you say that, boyaks oriole last week, so that's not a lifer for me, but I'm glad to get that on camera just to show you I've seen it, count it towards the challenge. And yeah, I've seen a few chickadees, some goldfinches, but they are so hard to get on camera when they're in all of this heavy brush. So I'm walking back to the car now, probably went about a mile, and we're gonna head to the next spot near the reservoir, which I'm hopeful will be a lot easier to find some birds and get them on the lens. I almost just stepped on a snake. I was looking at the trees for birds. Jeez. A bit bummed because I think I've been hearing yellow warblers for a lot of this walk, but I just cannot seem to spot one. So my plan of attack here was to walk along the water towards that very forested point at the very end of the reservoir. Just blessed by some beautiful locations today up in the mountains. Not as many birds as I would be hoping for, but hard to complain. This reservoir is gorgeous. After much anguish and looking for them all over in the trees after hearing them in both locations, I finally got one on camera. That feels good. That's a lifer yellow warbler for me. Let's go. I just can't believe it. The warbler is such a beautiful bird. I love that all yellow color, and I'm gonna definitely be looking for those more in the future if I can ever find them again.
And as an added bonus, when I got home from my little adventure, there were a few lesser goldfinch picking away at my feeder. Always super cool to have them around too.
Well, that's gonna do it for me. Yellow warbler in the books. Awesome day of birding. Not too many different species, but just a beautiful day outside. And that's why I love birding so much. It just gets me out in nature even more. But yeah, thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one.